Hey everybody, how's it going? The Johnny Cage here, welcoming you back for more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4! Turtles in Time, Neon Nightriders time. We're in the future! Oh man, look at this. It's like F-Zero! Ever played F-Zero, the racing game for Super Nintendo? That's totally what it looks like. So, this is just another one of those bonus stages. And hopefully I do a lot better at this one than I did the last one, because that sucked. In fact, that was my first death was in the last bonus stage we were in. This one's pretty easy though. They just come at you pretty quick. You just give them one quick shot. Just try not to get in between them, which has been probably the major reason I've been getting beat up so badly lately, is because I tried to like maneuver in between two guys and take on both of them at once, and that's just not the way the game was intended to be played. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, if you did that in one of the NES ones, you'd be dead. Now we got these crazy Mousers coming at us. I like how at least you don't have to turn here, but man, this is totally like F-Zero. Jeez, couldn't get that. They're like pizzas. But they're not. They're so painful. Oh, alright. Are we? I think that's just about. Oh no, we're not done yet. There's guys with helicopters. Oh my gosh, what are those things? They're just like bucket seats and miniguns. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, we are certainly in the future now. I can feel it. Oh, that skyline. Look at that skyline. Geez, spotlights everywhere. That's just classic 1990s future city right there, if I've ever seen one. Alright, so we took care of the bonus stage. I did not die. You gotta give me a like for not dying in the bonus stage. That's, you couldn't think of more of an up to my day than that, that's for sure. But we're not done yet. What's that? What's that in the background? It looks like it's that crazy robot of Krang's that doesn't have a name. He's just kind of like flesh-toned. He's like an action figure of He-Man that's not wearing any clothes, or that's like some sort of a pro wrestler perhaps. And he's got wings. Whoa. So yeah, this guy, I don't know why I couldn't hit him at first, but I guess I wasn't like on the same plane as him. I love that flying kick move. That's great. And then the general gloating afterwards. Showing what a man that fires missiles out of his chest is truly capable of. Okay, then finally I started getting some hits in after he's already like knocked me down to. Okay, never mind. Forget he took a whole life away since he knocked me down to almost death. But there you go. There's your death right there. Oh, jeez. Man, fighting this Krang guy. Such a weird enemy boss guy. I remember fighting him in other versions of the game, and he's just as strange. He's never that difficult though. I was gonna say, one thing I haven't mentioned about this game is that if you grew up with the Genesis, then you could still enjoy pretty much Turtles in Time, but for the Genesis it wasn't known as Turtles in Time, it was called the Hyperstone Heist. The two games were actually really, really similar. I think there's just changes to maybe the levels, and then of course the differences that you would expect out of the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. The Genesis generally had better graphics. It had the blast processing after all, and the Super Nintendo generally had better sound, and it was just marketed better. It had more of a fan base here in the States, as where Sega with their original Master System had a lot more fans out in the European countries. So that's why it's so hard to find a Master System here in the States. Most people don't even know that Sega had a system before the Genesis. But there you go. It's a little piece of video game history, a little piece of information for you. So now we're going to the Starbase, where no turtle has gone before. Oh, and this is kind of the last level, more or less. Got this crazy looking little robot guy. I'm on my last level too. This is gonna be tough. Oh, these things these little robots that they drop, these guys suck. They spin around in circles, and then they fire this little boomerang type electric wave. It's just, it seems like you're evading it, but somehow it still always hits you. I don't get it. It was just annoying the hell out of me. Oh, we got the return of Dimension X soldiers. I'm in trouble. Oh no. There goes Donatello. He's down. I gotta continue. Who shall I go with? I think I'm gonna go with Leonardo, just because he's got the other long-range weapon of the group, and you know, he doesn't get a lot of love, doesn't get a lot of appreciation, so I'm gonna try him out. Let's see what he's capable of. Oh, I have to start all the way back at the beginning of the level? Oh, that's terrible. If I had two people playing, I could probably just do it on the fly and just join in where they left off. Oh, what is that? It's a crazy jump at the end of his combo there. Put the sword between your legs. Oh, that's gonna get annoying, I think. It's just not practical at all. I mean, doesn't really add any range, and you have to stay in the air longer, so enemies can get another hit in on you. Already regretting choosing Leonardo, I suppose. But we'll take care of these rock guys. Oh, look at them, down to half health already. Man, this really is kind of a hard level, though. I mean, I'm trying my best, and these guys are kicking my ass. This is on easy, mind you, so I don't have any excuses. Oh, silly old foot soldiers. Oh, so how's everybody doing today? I know that's kind of like the default that everyone goes to, but you know, I've been enjoying watching lots of people's YouTube videos. Should leave more comments on people's YouTube videos because I watch a lot of them, and I really love it when people send me comments. And I know I get a lot of views. I know I get a lot of people that tell me, yeah, I've been watching all your videos. I just don't comment very much, and that's cool. I totally understand, but you know, it means so much to people like myself and other people that do video games when people comment, because it's you know, it's how we get feedback. It's how we, you know, whether it be good or bad, as long as it's not completely vicious, you know, as long as it's constructive criticism, it's always worth reading and, you know, worth taking to heart, as far as I'm concerned. But I've been watching a lot of other people's LPs. I'm still watching Nintendo Capri Sun, watching his Final Fantasy IV LP, because that's one of the Final Fantasies that's really good that I don't have a lot of know-how about. And hopefully I'll learn a lot more watching him play it. The dialogue in there is so weird. I know it's like an updated version of it. It's not the original one that came out for Super Nintendo, but there was a quote in there about William Shatner, and oh, I got knocked away from that pizza. Oh, that sucks. I was totally saving that for when I needed help. Oh man. Oh, what is that? Was there just a ball out there? Oh god, that's ridiculous. Anyhow, I was saying there was a remark one of the characters made about William Shatner's acting being more believable than what the main character was doing at the time. And I'm like, seriously? Made a William Shatner reference? Only if, like, in the Japanese version they made a reference to some sort of, like, pop culture actor that American people wouldn't know. That's the only reason I could see them putting that in there, is because they put in a piece of text that, you know, American people won't be able to completely understand, which they do a lot in video games. Legend of the Mystical Ninja is definitely one of them, and that's a game that I'll be LPing eventually. But next up, we've got some crazy games coming up here. A lot of hard games, which is great that I was able to play this game first, because it's going to get pretty difficult from here on out. We've got a lot of games coming up in November and December that I'm planning on playing that are really traditionally pretty difficult ones. So stay tuned for that, as well as Pokemon. I'm trying to figure out how much longer Pokemon's going to go on for, and you know, there are some things that I'm not going to do just because they're kind of annoying. Like, I'm not going to do the Seafoam Islands, and I'm not going to do you know, the power plant. I'm not really going to focus on getting the legendary birds at all. Oh, damn bomb guys. But so I'm not sure how much I got left. I'm thinking it might only be like 50 parts altogether, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, I digress. Let's focus on the turtles here. Oh, here we go. Here's Krang. Krang is, I don't want to say he's the most difficult boss in the game, but he's easily the most annoying. Just because he is a big target, but you can only get a few hits on him before he teleports away and then just suddenly teleports somewhere else. You know, it's pretty annoying. You also don't want to be by the sides of his ship, because he'll shoot these blue balls out either side that will do a pretty good chunk of damage to you. You can see here I've already got him down to 3 health bars, so that's it's pretty good. If I can get a hit in, I hate this crazy Super Nintendo. You're on like a slightly different like plane of attacking than that bad guy is. It gets really annoying after a while. And I really don't want to lose any more lives than I have to. I think I still got like one more continue at least, maybe 2 more. So, and I think this is pretty much the end. Once I beat him, we just take on Shredder. But, alright, so we got him down to 2 bars of health. And now he's going to start dropping these stupid ass electric guys that I hate so much. And they just run around in circles. So hard to hit, and then he starts crushing you too. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this got really long and took much longer than I thought it was going to. Because it's like the first part of him was pretty easy. Now we introduce this terrible nuisance of stuff. But definitely a game that's meant to be played with 2 people. But still, you know, it's definitely got to be the best Ninja Turtles game ever made. I wish they would make another one like this. I've got a lot of people ask me, and I mentioned in the first video that I've seen the reshelled version on Xbox Live come out, and if you're interested in this game, don't have an emulator, don't have the cart of it. And the cart's kind of expensive. It goes for about $25 still. But if you don't have either one of those, you can get the reshelled version of this on Xbox Live, and it's an awesome party game. I think you can still get the original Ninja Turtles arcade game on Xbox Live as well, because I know that we had that. I had that when I was in school. A friend of mine downloaded it for the Xbox and we played through it, and it was only like $5. You know, it's not a very long game. It's only like an hour long like this one is, but it's a lot of fun if you can get 4 people to do it. But yeah, check out the reshelled version if you're interested in a good Ninja Turtles game, because they're just, you know, classic beat 'em ups, and Ninja Turtles has been around for so long. I mean, the original series I think ran from 1988 to 1994 or 95 even. Well, maybe only 94, but still, like, I can't believe that it lasted that long. Because I remember, you know, watching it in, I think probably like 90, 91 was when I watched it the most. Back when I lived in, like, St. Louis, Missouri. Jeez, that was a long time ago. But, anyhow, there we go. We finally defeated Krang. It took way too long to beat him. But, that hole's the only way out. Let's go! We just casually walked into space. Good transition. Good transition. Whoa! How is this any different at all from the other portals we've been going through? And it's taking us to the Technodrome. It's in the sun. I think it's in the sun. 1992. Ooh, the final shell shock. So here you go. It's just Shredder. He's got the Statue of Liberty that they stole in the beginning, and he becomes Super Shredder. Oh, so evil. Played by the professional wrestler Kevin Nash in the Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze movie. That was a funny piece of trivia that I really liked. But this guy, as you can see here, he's got 3 moves, he's got a ton of health, but he's really easy. He just does 1 attack, and then you dodge it, and you hit him for a combo, and you just repeat the process. He does blue, which only hits you in the air, which would freeze you in the air. He does a line of fire, which you've seen, which just is pretty standard attack, and he does that green ball, which is very easy to avoid, but if it hits you, it takes off like half of your health, so you really want to avoid that one. I can only assume that Shredder's much more difficult on the harder settings, because as you can see here, he's down to 1 health bar already, and there he goes. Look at him, how he's all crumpled up like that, and then in traditional style, falls over a balcony. A terrible fate for anyone, but an even worse fate for someone trying to take over the world. So here we are back at the HQ. Your ninja skills are starting to show promise. However, you need to concentrate harder. The normal level is a good challenge for such hard working reptiles. So yeah, that's his way of saying play it on normal, which it should have, but I just want to show you guys the game. Damn you, Shredder! I know you'll be back, you're always back, but I'm out of time, guys. This has been the Johnny Cage. Subscribe, like, comment if you have not.